It's been 1 week. My first time working 2 jobs. 60 hours a week. At least. My consciousness flipped like a switch. It was crazy. Usually my Sundays would be full of creative energy, like not excitement but energy, a whole bunch of it, and I'm capable of doing everything I plan to do. But not this Sunday. Oh shit, hold up, my leg. This Sunday was first time in so long that I slept through the whole day and still felt tired. My body was just shutting down. It was crazy. And I understand now how people with so much work, when they put in so much work, now I understand why, how someone could lose themselves so quick just because most of your time is it's not manifested, but is, what's that word? I forgot, but so much time is being like invested, there you go, is being invested into work that you really have no time for yourself. And me, someone that started to make time for myself, seeing the difference of how great life could be and how good your body could feel. But when I invested more time into material things like work or other things that did not make me feel better, like when I was working, I felt like I was overthinking a lot. I barely had time to meditate or make any videos or do anything I really truly love. I felt like a different person. All I wanted to do was sleep too. I know, like, sometimes we have those moments that we should sleep, and it's the time our body rests, of course, and so does our soul and stuff. But I want people to know that put yourself first before anything. Losing yourself is so easy. It's a flip of a coin, a flip of a switch, where your consciousness switch from conscious to unconscious. It's fucking crazy. And I experienced that this week. It's incredible. And it was so quick, like so much time of self-development destroyed in 1 fucking week. Imagine people that do this constantly, that don't make time for themselves. Meanwhile, they invest time in other things besides themselves. How do you guys feel at this very moment? People that have been doing it for months and years. Who are you? Do you know who you are? Do you know why you feel certain ways and why you overthink? Maybe this is why our relationships lack sometimes, and our ideas and our plans would probably fail because we're not really truly in touch with ourselves. Maybe we don't really know who we are and we think we do. Maybe we have like resonated so much with our thoughts that we think we are them when we're really not. Thoughts are just the way your brain is working, and energies around you too. And energies around you too. So the mind is just the body, like the computer. Think of yourself as a computer. But what controls the computer is the human, right? So what's keeping the two together. Energy, of course, duh. I was trying to think of that. I just thought of that. It's true. A computer needs to be controlled. And in order for a computer to work, you need to have energy, electricity. You need energy. You are the computer. Your spirit, it's the human controlling the computer. If that makes sense. So, after babbling for 5 minutes and 30 seconds and venting to you guys, not venting, but explaining to you my experience of, I know people do all the time and be like, bitch, what the fuck you're talking about? I do this. Okay, ego, relax. I'm testing things out. I never ever had to get a second job, you know? And when I did, it was life-changing, and now I have to reorganize my life. When your consciousness flip, you have to reorganize it. Because it's always a matter of organizing. Like, your room gets dirty, right? Even after you clean it. So you have to reorganize. Now, after so long, I cleaned my room. Yes, this morning, dude, I didn't fucking did my bed, and my day was terrible. Not terrible, but it was a motherfucking roller coaster. Because something always good has its bad and shit like that. You know, yin and yang. So for today's purpose, after babbling with you guys and talking to you about my week and stuff, please tell me about your weekend and your experience working more than one job and manifesting abundance with 2 jobs and draining ourselves, being slave to labor and shit. So yeah, my point of this video today, so you know when you flip your consciousness, is to journal. I've been looking through my things, and everything I can notice when I was feeling how I was feeling and why. Now, because I'm writing everything I feel every day. I have a I started as morning journal, evening journal, night journal, but then I came to, since, you know, life happens and we do have to invest time into other things, I've only been doing a day journal, and I will write pages going on, but a day journal, and I just get in the flow. So it's my morning journal, and I always put a date and stuff, because just in case one day I'm gonna go back and be like, damn, it was about a month ago, I was feeling like terrible, and look at me now, balling. Look at me now, beautiful. Look at me now, whatever, feeling happy. And about a month ago, you were terrible, and you wrote it down and you manifested what you really wanted because you let go. When you write down things in your journals, you're releasing emotion and stress because you're actually speaking your thoughts. It's a way of, in a way, I feel like journaling is the same thing as praying, because you could be writing notes to yourself, to your higher self, to God, to your ascended masters and everything, and be writing it in your head, and you get in the flow of writing. And I'm sure that's a great connection, and that's a great way to send messages to beyond and to whoever you believe, so they can hear you out and help you manifest and help you get out the situations that we usually put ourselves in because we were unconscious, or just karmic things and life itself. So I don't know if you know how to start a journal, but fuck it, let's break the ice for now, and I'm gonna read you a little bit of what I wrote here on this page. And this was actually, I think, the second day of me journaling, but the first page ripped off is in my bucket. So it says, morning journal. Yo, what's up? Today I realized that a good breakfast is better than a cup of coffee. And mind you, this is like when I first started like making breakfast in the morning, lunch, you know, like home cooked stuff, to see the difference and how I feel. And this is why I made the video after. So I said, yo, what's up? Today I realized that a good breakfast is better than a cup of coffee. Day 2 of making myself breakfast. I also been cooking at home. My body feels better, and so does my money, because you get it, because I wasn't buying food out. Yesterday at night I forgot to do a night journal, but fuck it. And then it says something private, and then you know, over here, I wish to have a really good bond and friendship and relationship with someone. Anyways, thank you, universe, for everything. Thank you for the knowledge and the freedom. Abundance is a state of being. I am abundance. And then I started saying thank you and stuff. And then I am an artist and I do make profit from it. I will never doubt myself. I am who I am. So I also write like affirmations and things I really want to be one day. Like, I really love art and I love to express myself through art, and a lot of people do like my art. So that's one of my talents and one of my passions that I feel great doing. So this is why I'm manifesting the fact that I am an artist. And you can always remind yourself that in your journals. So I also write the date and the day, of course, and the time and shit like that. And I go on, and feel free to write anything you want. If you're having a lot of thoughts, write every single thought down. If thoughts from your past are coming up, write it down and watch when you're in the flow of writing the thoughts that are coming up. You're gonna start analyzing yourself and continue writing like if you were talking to yourself. It's crazy, but I did it today and I was such in the flow. I'm gonna give you an example. I know you're gonna call me corny and shit, but for real, my higher self sometimes, I will say sometimes, most times too, often but not often, it just happens, you know. My higher self today decided to speak through me through when I was writing, and I was just in the flow of writing, and I was just writing every single word that popped up in my head, which is something you should do. So I said, I'm sorry to my parents' generational curses. I'm sorry for my own generational curses. I'm sorry for the universe, and I'm sorry for the world, and I'm sorry for the world. Life moves fast, and in the blink of an eye, time is now gone. In 1 second you'll be disorganized, and in another second you are. It's like a flip of a switch only you could switch. In a single fucking second. Life changes like that. I lost track of my organization, myself, and my well-being. The goal is to do something to enjoy, work less, and still be abundant. Help others to help others too. Be thankful, be happy, and love yourself. Thank you for all you have. Peace. See you whenever. Your higher self. It's crazy, but reading this it gives me excitement. I don't know. And it continues, and it says, learn and finally understand. Wait, what did I say before that? See, it's crazy. It says, fully have. Is this 2 pages here? No, just one. It says, so learn and finally understand that not everything is about yourself. Higher self telling me that shit. Oh my god, I was like, you're right. It says, you in parentheses. Not everything has to affect you. Learn to distance yourself, to learn boundaries. Do everything from the heart. Anger won't ever be the right thing to do. Don't let other egos influence you. You are a leader, a wizard of the consciousness. You are here to help the universe. Help people in the universe understand love through your own life experiences. Once you let go of anger, you'll see what I'm talking about. Now I have to go, love. I love you so much, and I'm gonna give you a fat hug. You're super rich and abundant, and your abundance will help others and the world. Your abundance will help the world. Yo, shit like that, it's no joke. I know you would have been like, oh, you were just writing things in your head. Yes, I was writing things in my head, but those things touched me. They came from within me. That's my own support, my own moral support. And you guys can do it too by having a journal. This is why I recommend you to start doing morning journal evening journal, and night journal to get in the flow of writing. And now when you have the flow of writing, you'll be able to write constantly and whenever you remember. I even write my dreams, and I even write like downloads that I get. For example, I was reading this book called Soul, Body, and Spirit, right? And I got this amazing download. It was at 11/11/2020. It was on that date. And when you write more, like, you'll get crazy thoughts, like very intuitive thoughts. You become more intuitive and you become more smart when you journal, and you enhance your memory, which is a fun fact. I wrote here, journaling increases learning, increases brain development and memory. So who the fuck doesn't want to be smart? And you can literally develop your brain by writing your thoughts. And you also are releasing stress and emotions. You are releasing your past into the paper and leaving it to beyond, so they can handle it, because you already lived through it. You don't have to live through it in the present. If it's in the past, let it be in the past. Don't ever live through that shit again. Let it be. Leave that shit the fuck in the past, nigga. The past should never be with you. If you already lived it, why do you want to live it continuously in your mind, which is the worst? Because some thoughts are such projected that so projected that you can feel it, like if it's constantly happening, dude. And some of us really do have PTSD and nobody even knows it. But when you meditate and you get in contact with your soul, you will learn to forgive yourself, forgive whatever's holding on to that reason and belief. You gotta let go of that. Let go of any reason, belief that's blocking you from being in the present, blocking you from being abundant. Write it all down in your journal. Your journal is your best friend, because then you get in touch with yourself, with your thoughts in your brain, and you get a hold of it, and you can see when you switch consciousness. Keep up with yourself, organize yourself. It helps. I did it and I feel good. Like, yo, this whole week my mommy issues been out of pocket, nigga. Like, the affection in my life lacks at this very moment, but I give myself a lot of love. Even when I give myself a lot of love, I just feel like I'm surrounded by people that are not so affectionate, which is not a problem. This is probably the universe trying to teach me to depend on my own affection, you know what I mean? So when you depend on your own affections, you won't depend on anybody else's, so then you won't lack. I just learned that. And my mommy issues been the hardest to overcome, but I feel like at this moment everything's exploding because it's gonna be the end of it. My past is my past, and there's nothing that can stop me. And that you should put that in your mind too. Your past is your past, and there's nothing that can stop you but yourself, most truly. The only one that can block your blessings is yourself. So don't do that. Period. Be in the present. Be happy. Love yourself. Fucking journal in the morning. Journal after you dream. Journal after something amazing happened. Journal when you want something. Journal as you already have that something that you really want. So you can release the tension and let the universe work. Have a lot of faith. Faith will take you far. It will take the crazy mental emotions that attack us, like anxiety, depression, fatigue, all that motherfucking shit that works. You know what I'm saying? So keep it up. I know you guys are doing really good, and you guys can do better. Always work smart, not hard. Love yourself, love others. Tell people I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, and thank you, because being thankful to you, to yourself, to everybody, to the universe brings you abundance. When you're thankful, you get. When you give, you get. And that's always something that you should keep in mind. But anyways, before this video hits 20 minutes and 5 seconds, I want to thank you all for watching this video, and thank you all for listening to me. And thank you not only listening to me, but being influenced and influence others to do the same. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm not here to be whatever. I'm here just to talk a little bit about my experience and how it might help you and what I read and things like that. Fill your mind with educated things. I know entertainment is fun, but there's things that are fun too that are educational. Like, read about self-development. It's really wholesome to know what is happening to you by reading a book. A book a week will change your life. I know I saw like them videos that guy that's like I read books every fucking day and I'm rich now. Shit, I'm starting to believe that because I feel rich in intuition. If you feel rich within, you'll reflect that in your reality. Please believe that. Anything you feel within tells what is happening without and who's out there for you at this very moment, because that's how you are reflecting. Don't get offended by anything. Maybe it's just a reflection that you don't know about yourself. Face life head on. Like I always say, love yourself. And also follow me on Instagram at _ZZART, because every time I say arts, it sounds like I'm saying an S, so I might as well spell it out. And also, if you want to add me on my personal Instagram at RastaBarbie_2.0. My TikTok, I keep forgetting it. I think it's Zoo the Rasta Barbie, but I always link it below. Please don't forget to like this motherfucking video. Subscribe, and be happy. Influence others to be happy. Tell them you love them. Tell them that you forgive them. Teach yourself peace. Don't let motherfuckers take you out of character. That's just demons. That's just them demons with you. Don't do that. Let go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Deuces, YouTube. Much love. Show love. Give love. Be love. Deuces.